Hi, are you looking for a birth preparation workshop that is yoga based in the Croydon area? Then please check us out at enjoyyoga.com. I'm Rosie and I'm the founder of Enjoy Yoga, and we have been running birth preparation workshops here that are birth light influenced since 2004. We're very well known for it. We've got loads of testimonials on our website, which I hope you'll check out. But I wanted to just put forward to you why you might want to come along to a birth preparation yoga-based workshop as opposed to going to the hospital or going to do another kind of parent education type of workshop in preparation for birth. These classes really are, the workshops are aimed at women who maybe have come to our pregnancy yoga classes and who are expecting their partners to support them through the labour, or whoever's going to be attending the birth. Now, the difference between our workshops and what else I've seen out there is that it's very much practical, it's physical and it's emotional support. So it's not head knowledge. We've got 4 to 5 hours spending time together going through each of the stages of labour and how the yoga can help you at each stage. Yoga movements, breathing, relaxation, visualization, concepts around what stops labour progressing and what actually helps labour. And what we do really are positive intervention methods. So one of my jobs is to actually work with midwives and obstetricians who might want to learn positive intervention methods that will negate the need for instruments or caesareans in some instances. Certainly by helping labour to be more mobile and understanding the difference in the type of pelvises women have, or how fear can impact a labour and anxiety can impact a labour, and also how a birthing partner can impact the labour, because really if a man who's going to be there, or a mother or a friend's going to be there, the idea of them feeling confident is a good thing to be able to support you. A lot of the time birthing partners are under the impression that you're going to be able to tell them very nicely what you need them to do through all the stages of labour, and that doesn't happen. So it's really important to explore the blocks that can come up in labour, and our aim isn't necessarily to prevent and stop all interventions, because sometimes we need to have a labour and a birth in the labour ward, or we need to have a caesarean. But what we're talking about here is a consciousness that we bring to the birth. So we want to maintain contact with our baby. We want to teach how important it is to remember that your baby is fully experiencing this labour as well, but they're on the inside and they can't see anything. The only information that they have about what's going on is through the mother's emotional state, through her hormones. So how can we support those hormones to be hormones that are going to support the labour to go well? That's what we do in the workshop. So if you haven't been to our pregnancy yoga classes, that's fine, you can still come along and it's still hugely beneficial. Even if you've been going to some form of like NCT or other parent education classes, this is a very different approach. It's very holistic. You'll hear things from a very different perspective to where you might have heard from the hospital or might have heard from other educators. And as I said, it's physically based. I'm also a doula and a mother, so I've been there and I do use these methods that I teach in labour. So I've been to plenty of labours at home and birthing centres and labour wards and used the methods that we actually teach in this workshop and found them to be incredibly helpful, so that if an intervention does need to take place in the end, it really is an intervention that is required and it's not one that is just there as part of the protocols. So this is about giving you your power back. This is about you understanding why things don't go to plan and doing everything you can to create the best conditions possible for your baby to come into the world in a gentle and conscious way. We also offer a postnatal realignment workshop which is designed to support you to heal after the birth, and this is hugely important. Every woman should be doing it. I'll talk about that in another video, but that helps us to heal emotionally, psychologically and physically from the birth. So please do check that out if you haven't managed to get to us in time for the birth prep. We do run them once a month, I believe, the birth prep, so check the website for more details. Really hope to see you there. Namaste.